Donald Trump says things could get ugly if Republican leaders try to block him from the presidential nomination. The GOP frontrunner said yesterday, quote, "I think you'd have riots if a contested convention chose another candidate." Trump also said he would not take part in a scheduled debate before Tuesday's Utah primary. Fox News canceled the debate when John Kasich said he would not show up without Trump. Major Garrett is in Washington with the changing shape of this Republican campaign. Major, good morning.
Good morning. For the first time, Donald Trump is running like a cautious incumbent with a lead to protect, avoiding fights and friction that could prove costly. Meanwhile, Ted Cruz may need a confrontation with Trump to regain some of the momentum he lost on Tuesday. John Kasich remains focused on staying relevant through July's convention.
Donald apparently is ducking. He's afraid of being challenged.
Ted Cruz, shut out in Tuesday's primaries, played the part of scrappy challenger trying to draw the frontrunner into the ring.
He's scared to debate, and you know, he looks down on the voters. He thinks they're gullible and will believe whatever he's saying.
As for Donald Trump's pursuit of the nomination, obstacles exist. 6 of the states remaining are winner-take-all primaries, totaling 217 delegates. Even if Trump wins every one, he would still need nearly 40% of the rest of the delegates to secure the nomination.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to have enough delegates.
John Kasich trails Trump and Cruz by hundreds of delegates, but denied he's just a spoiler.
Neither of those guys can win a general election. So maybe they're spoiling it for the Republican Party and for the conservative movements.
Trump warned Wednesday the future of the conservative movement and the GOP was in danger if he arrived at the party convention with the most delegates, but lost the nomination.
I think you'd have riots. You know, I'm representing a tremendous, many millions of people. I think bad things would happen. I really do. I believe that. I wouldn't lead it, but I think bad things would happen.
Critical of recent unrest at Trump rallies, Cruz said Trump was threatening the national party.
Well, listen, no one should be surprised that Donald Trump is trying to stir up riots.
Trump defended his tone.
I mean, we're doing pretty well the way it is, and I would say that I always like to be a gentleman.
Promising he'd try to rise above the vocal opposition to his candidacy.
I'm not going to be provoked, but at the same time, you have to take tough action when this happens, but you can't let him get away with it.
Federal misdemeanor charges were filed yesterday against Thomas DeMassimo, the man who rushed the stage at Trump's rally outside Dayton, Ohio on Saturday. Typically, the Secret Service leaves such prosecutions to local authorities, but sources told us, Gail, federal charges were brought to deter future altercations.
All right, let's hope it sends a message. Thank you, Major.